CoinShop dealer says, when you see silver hit this mark, cash out. I visited my local coin shop yesterday, and within minutes, my jaw was hanging open. I've been stacking silver for years and years. I've never experienced this. This is so shocking that my dealer actually said the words, when you see silver hit this point, cash out. That's what he said. I'm going to break this down for you so you understand exactly how to do this. Listen closely. This is happening now, and I want you to be prepared. I don't want you to be left behind. When I first entered the coin shop, there was a man ahead of me, and he was talking to my silver dealer, and immediately, I have to be honest, he did not look like a silver stacker. Not like we all look the same, but this guy was wearing business attire. He looked like he just came from the office. He ordered an enormous amount of silver. I will tell you the actual amount in a minute. Just know this was the largest order I've ever seen, and I've been doing this for decades. He made his order, and when he turned to walk away, I just kind of gave him a fist pump in the air, like, yeah, go all in. And he just kind of smiled, and he mumbled something quick, like he doesn't like what's going on with Treasury, so he's going all in on metals. He smiled, and he left. So I started talking to my dealer, and my dealer had a big smile on his face because this is a huge deal. And he told me that guy had come in the previous week, and they talked about this guy making this large purchase. And my dealer told me that what he told this man was there's really a smart plan he can follow when he's going in for this large amount. And the plan, this is what my silver dealer said, the plan that he suggested is you buy up this large amount and you wait for silver to make a $10 jump in price. And along with that, you wait for the silver gold ratio to tighten to at least 70-1. And when that happens, you cash out. Now, it's rare for silver dealers to even use that word, but this is what he said. He said you cash out, you could swap it for gold, but that's what you do. Now, I've been in this game for years and years, decades, so I know there's many plans to stacking silver, right? This is one. I mean, some people just, they buy up constitutional silver, junk silver, and they buy that for barter. Some people, like myself, I stack silver, and my plan is just to hold it for decades. And really, I should not be following my own advice. I should not be even looking at the spot price. I should just be buying up as much as I can, putting it aside, and then being very happy as the decades roll out, which I have been very happy. So back to my silver dealer's plan. This is what he said. And really, it's very smart because let's say presently, the 1 ounce of silver is about $30, right? Let's just be conservative. If you buy up a tube of silver rounds at $30 each, you wait for a $10 jump in price. Let's say it goes up to 40, which it absolutely can reach before we even know it. The price of silver goes up to $40. I mean, yeah, $40 an ounce. Just look at the amount that the return you've gotten just on that, just from that $10 jump. And within that time, the silver to gold ratio tightens. If it gets to 71 or lower, even better, you swap out and you buy up gold. And for most silver stackers, not all, but for most silver stackers, gold is the ultimate, that's the end goal, right? Gold has more appeal than silver. I've always been more in on gold. Of course, presently with the present spot price of gold, it's out of reach for me and for most people. So it's totally out of reach. But stacking silver this way is really a smart plan. And I really think that if this guy does it correctly, after making this purchase, and I'll tell you, what he bought was 3 monster boxes of silver. Interestingly, he did not buy silver American Eagles. He bought 3 monster boxes of Canadian maple leafs, which I thought was really unique because typically you buy the coin of the country you're in. So we're in California. American Silver Eagles are more liquid than Canadian maple leafs. But that's what he chose. He went all in on that. And now, when I think about this, when I think about 3 monster boxes of silver, I think about diversifying my investments. And today I want to share with you something that is happening now, and I'm getting in on it. I want to thank IBER American for sponsoring today's video. Their ticker's on the screen. It's IBRLF. IBER American is in the final stages of acquiring Europe's largest tin mine, the Panuta project. And the goal is to put it right back into production. There's no tin ETF, and most production is sourced from African countries that come with jurisdiction risk and Asian countries, which are notorious for reliability issues. IBER American has said that after the transaction goes through, if no setbacks come their way, the market cap could potentially be approximately $22 million. You've seen tin prices lead all base metals in the first quarter of 2024, and the CEO of IBER has said he believes they can resume production and become profitable shortly after completing the acquisition. Tin is indispensable for so many key industries. Rick Rule recently said this. I just heard Rick Rule say he called tin the forgotten energy transition metal. All while tin production is experiencing issues in Peru, experiencing issues in Indonesia, in parts of Africa, the United States government is running the largest deficits in the history of any nation. No doubt that one of the most pressing needs on any leading government is to secure the viability of its semiconductor supply chain, and the CHIPS Act is a major testament to how dead serious this has turned. Tin is absolutely critical to soldering, and one of the largest mines in Europe, the Panuna project, is about to change hands. Tin has gained, listen to this, tin has gained 31% in 2024, even more than copper has. Over 50% of the world's tin is used as electronic solder for joining circuit boards. Tin's biggest use is in semiconductors, and the global semiconductor market is projected to double by 2028. Double. If you're a tin bull, and if you are, similarly to Rick Rule, who is one of my favorite mining investors of all times, he's got 40 years of success. He started out with nothing, and he's risen to lead Sprott USA. If you believe tin is the forgotten energy metal, how do you find a trophy tin asset to invest in? For one, there's no ETF for tin. Secondly, tin is mostly produced in China and Indonesia, not your primary candidates if you're a NATO member or the United States of America. The strong growth is coming from electronic and autonomous vehicles, artificial intelligence, 5G, the internet, and the supply is coming from places in Africa, Indonesia, Myanmar, Peru. I wish I could express to you how ludicrous it feels to me that these countries, which pose risks to investors, I'm talking about military coups, political revolutions, frequent changes of laws and regulations, who knows what else. It is ludicrous that these should be the reliant sources of tin for the Western world. That's why I'm so excited about IBER. They are weeks away from owning one of the largest tin mines in Europe. It is a great privilege to get in on this company now. This is when I like to invest in mining companies, just when they are changing hands and the new company knows exactly how to make money off this metal. Their ticker is on your screen, IBRLF. Perform your own due diligence and check out this company. I really think you're going to be happy.